Let's get right into the news!
What's poppin' YouTube? It's FsuAtl, and today coming at you with another episode of Story Sunday, also known as Pranks in the Hood. And today I have a little story of something that took place earlier this week, alright? So earlier this week in my forensics class, we were working on our final 9 weeks project. You know, it's a pretty big deal, you know? It's kind of like 20% of your grade. You might want to take it somewhat seriously if you want to get a good grade. But you know what? Fuck the police. So anyway, our teacher ended up assigning us this project, right? It was basically like our final exam for this 9 weeks. You know, it was a pretty big fucking deal. And basically what we had to do in this project is create a video about an unsolved homicide case, right? So it had to be really serious. She actually said, like, there should be no humor in the video or else you're gonna get a fucking 0. Like, she basically said that, right? Obviously in a more, professional manner, but she went up to the class and said there should be no comedy in this video. This video should be extremely serious because it's on a murder case. Obviously I get the point, don't want to be offensive or anything, but it is 2016, so basically every statement you can make could be found offensive. But you know what, that was a project we were given, and I'm pretty good at making videos, so there was no way I couldn't put some emoji editing into it. So little foreshadowing right there, if you know what I'm saying. But anyway, basically we got assigned into these groups to make this project, right? And it was pretty easy. I mean, we did our little acting, acted out the little homicide, and it was pretty easy to do. So we got that done, and the group mates all looked at me to edit the video because I was the only one really in the school who knows how to edit properly. So pretty much my entire group was looking at me like, can you edit this bitch? And I ended up saying, okay, I'll edit it. And I edited the video at home, and then it was due the next day, right? So I didn't have time to check with my group mates and be like, yo, is this a good video? Should I add anything else or remove something or whatnot? So I didn't have time to check with my group mates if my editing was good enough. So I took it home so I can edit this video, so hopefully we can get a good grade, right? And while I was editing, I totally forgot about the requirement that there should be no comedy in the video, so we kind of fucked up a little bit. So I got home and I started editing this video, right? And it was actually pretty easy. All I had to do was really just drag in the clips, and that was about it. Maybe put some like emoji transitions and shit, and it was pretty easy to make. So I was like, okay, I want to put a little bit more effort into this video, right? So I'm looking at all my clips I have saved on my computer. I have a lot of options of things I can put in, and at this point in time, I totally forgot that there was a requirement where you can't put any comedy in the video. I just totally forgot about that requirement. So while I'm looking at the clips, I dragged in the Keemstar edit, the emoji fucking Keemstar clip.
Let's get right into the news!
So I was taking this Keemstar clip and I just dragged this bitch in the Final Cut Pro, and I'm just literally cutting and clipping our video and dragging the Keemstar clip into there, and just literally every 10 seconds in our group's project we just had this fucking Keemstar edit. And maybe I overdid it a little bit, but it was pretty fucking funny. I mean, let's be honest, you play this shit in front of the class, everyone's gonna be dying of laughter, right? And at this point in time, I totally forgot about the requirement that there could not be any comedy in this video. So we kind of fucked up here, and it was kind of my fault. But anyway, I finished editing the video, and basically every 15 seconds of our project, Keemstar pops up and says,
let's get right into the news!
And it's not like it didn't make any sense or anything, all we wanted to do is just get right into the news, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it was a homicide case. We wanted to get right into the news and figure out, who committed the crime. Okay, this just doesn't make any fucking sense. I mean, looking back on it, I kind of overdid it just a little bit with the Keemstar, because I put the Keemstar clip in our video about 20 times, not that much, just about 20 times. So yeah, I kind of overdid it just a little bit. And our video was like 5 minutes long, but about 2.5 minutes of our video was literally Keemstar. I mean, it was fucking hilarious. Props to Keemstar for getting right into the news. So fast forward to the next day when we ended up watching the videos in class, right? You guys can kind of see where this is going. I told my group mates I put my own editing style into it, and they all looked at me like, was there any comedy in it? And at this point in time, I realized, shit, I fucked up. I was like, God damn it! I put comedy in the video and I wasn't supposed to. I was like, guys, I'm sorry. You gotta understand, it's not like it's major comedy or anything. It's just a few clips here and there. It's not too much. And they looked at me and they said, okay, maybe our teacher will understand. You know, it's not like it's making fun of the homicide case or anything. It's literally just Keemstar. So maybe our teacher won't really care, you know? So we ended up watching the videos in class, and our video ended up going last, which, to be honest, didn't really help our case too much, because all the videos beforehand were super serious, like fucking documentaries and shit, about like murders, you know, like half of them were PowerPoints though, because, you know, no one knew how to edit a fucking video. But nevertheless, our video ended up playing, and boy, it was fucking hilarious, because our video started, and literally at the start of our video was the fucking drama alert intro. And I just started dying of laughter right there. The teacher was looking at me a little weird, like, are you fucking high or something? So after the drama alert intro played in front of the entire class, you know, the normal video started, where basically we were like acting out the homicidal, you know, it was pretty stupid. And then randomly it just cuts the fucking Keemstar saying, let's get right
into the news!
And then I just started dying. Everyone in the class was literally dying. And then the normal video started playing again. Our teacher was looking at me a little weird, like, what the fuck did I do in this video? And then, you know, it cuts to another Keemstar. And then about 5 Keemstars later, the speakers ended up breaking. It literally just bust the fucking speakers in her class because it was so goddamn loud. Because, you know, it's like a fucking ear rape, you know? So it just fucking broke the speakers. And, yeah, so my teacher got really pissed off. She yelled at my group for about 5 minutes and told us we were gonna get a 0 on this project. So the people in my group, they did not hate me. They actually thought it was pretty funny, but they were kind of pissed off that we got a 0. But, you know, it is forensics class, so it's not like it's, you know, hard to get our grade back up. I mean, all we do is just watch videos of murder cases and do labs. You know, it's a pretty fun class. Yeah, I ended up getting my grade up, and it hasn't dropped too much because of this project, thank God. But yeah, so Keemstar indirectly failed my project, so I would like to thank Keemstar, you know, for failing me. Wonderful person. And yeah, so that's gonna wrap up this video. To show me you made it to the end of the video, comment hashtag fucking let's get right into the news. And yeah, peace out YouTube, subscribe for more, and as always, stay sexy.
Now let me tell you about my boy, FsuAtl. He got the swag that make all the fucking ladies yell. Every day he got the videos coming. All you other YouTubers, yeah, you better get to running. He playing games for the people. Nah.